Every tool in human history, every technology has been a passive tool that's required a human to operate it. But that era is officially over. So in this book, The Singularity is Nearer by Ray Kurzweil, he talks about this profound milestone. So for the first time ever, we have a technology that is capable of making autonomous decisions and generating entirely original ideas by itself. So AI is crossing this threshold from computation to creation. It isn't just following a script, it's recognizing patterns and forming novel strategies. So what does that actually mean? So I guess what this really means is that we've created a tool that is a bit like a thinking machine. And it isn't just going to operate like a piece of software where we tell it to do this and then this and follow a very predetermined sequence of steps, which is basically what we've had until now. But by creating these transformers, which is the critical infrastructure within an LLM, by creating these transformers, these token tumblers, we've created a tool that is able to look at huge amounts of data and is able to find patterns and is then able to discover new ways of solving problems, of reaching different outcomes. And I guess it's understandable really, because we have an enormous amount of computational power and we have an enormous amount of data and we have these pattern recognition systems that we've created, these neural systems that we've created, which are fundamentally based from what we've learned on looking at the human brain and how we think that works in terms of neural networks. And we've tried to replicate that through these machines. So even though there is this distinct difference, and one is biological, one is silicon, and we don't really understand how the brain works, and we don't really understand how these silicon LLM AI machines work. But nonetheless, they are, I believe, fundamentally built on the same type of technology. I think it makes sense. And I think what's really important here is the outcome we get and the guardrails we put in place, making sure that we have human oversight and making sure that we have ethical considerations built into these tools as they grow and become more important within our lives. So I hope that's interesting, and I'll see you on the next video.